We recognize the value of people and believe that everyone has the potential to be great. And for us, it's taking you to the next level. Organizations talk about business strategies, products, new technology, and innovations. Those can be copied by anyone. One thing, however, cannot be duplicated: the collective effectiveness of your people. As a global leader, we at FranklinCovey understand how fast the world is moving. We know that it's not just about getting ahead. It's about setting yourself apart. So, to have that advantage, to be unique and highly competitive, you have to rely on your people. And that's where we come in. We want to find the best way to help you and your people reach your full potential, to add value, to contribute in meaningful ways by developing the right mindset, skill set, and tool set. It's about leadership and unleashing talent and capability. It's about execution and consistently achieving critical goals. It's about productivity and making deliberate high-value decisions. It's about trust and building relationships that make it easier to deliver results. It's about education and molding future generations.
I'm Mary Ann Sayok. I'm the General Manager of East-West Seed Philippines. Actually, we took 3 programs from FranklinCovey, the 7 Habits for Highly Effective Managers, 4 Disciplines of Execution, and the Great Team, Great Leaders, Great Results. The desired results that we wanted to achieve with 4DX and the other programs which FranklinCovey series has given to East-West Philippines was to have more focus in the execution of our goals. The company before had too many goals and people working on different goals and had difficulty in prioritizing their work. So with that, we really wanted people to be clarified on the most important goals of the company. In the past, we had programs on strategic planning. We were using the balanced scorecard. We had team buildings, a lot of team buildings, but we never had a program on execution, an organized or systematic way of executing our goals. And that's the reason why when we first heard of the 4 disciplines of execution, we said, perhaps this is it. And indeed, after going through the different stages, we thought that this is the program that we are looking for, and we implemented it. The staff, especially the rank and file, appreciated 4DX the most. We got something like 95% rating among the rank and file, because I think for the rank and file, then they appreciated their role in achieving the goals of the company. We saw an increased level of motivation, that people appreciate their work because they know what their goals are. So a year after implementing 4 disciplines, we noticed that the department goals have been achieved, and the staff actually implementing them are more motivated, and they say they could better organize their work.
I'm Ophel Montaliano Orcales. I've been with Ingram Micro for the last almost 5 years. I'm actually the pioneer employee of Ingram Micro. As for the programs I've taken from CLCI, I'm certified both for 7 Habits and Leadership Greatness. 3 years ago, our GM, spoke to me asking for, what kind of leadership program we should have for our management team that would make really a big difference. And of course, we talked about having effective leaders who would be able to drive the business. That's one. At the same time, leaders, who have both character and competence. And of course, the third that he mentioned, we want to be recognized in the industry, which would be like, a great proof that the leadership program is effective. So when I say effective leaders who would be able to drive the business, then we have to also have proof as to how that happens. One would be that they should be able to score high on some of our internal assessments and worldwide assessments for Ingram Micro. at the same time, we'd like to be able to look into our own talent, talent development. In other words, we'd look into our organizational assessment process, the results of that, how many of our leaders would become ready and how many of our associates become ready to take on higher positions in the future. So what made us decide to choose a FranklinCovey program from CLCI? Respect, respect in the industry is one of the highest motivating, factors that we looked into. I myself am a believer of, the Covey program. And so when my GM approached me for a program for leadership that we could have for our management team, right away I thought of, a FranklinCovey program. We also looked at all the team leads and managers who have attended the program. So a year later, we looked into their OAP results. OAP is our organizational assessment process. It's a global assessment, like looking at the talent of all of Ingram Micro in all the regions in the world. So when I looked at the names that attended Leadership Greatness, we saw that 75% of those who attended, or 3/4 of the TLs, were ranked as high potential or promotable. But the greatest proof that I'd say as an organization we've seen from it is exactly what the GM told me like 3 years ago, Ophel, I want us to be recognized in the industry, to win an award. And in 2012, we actually won the fastest growing BPO company in the year from the ICT Awards. So I think that's the biggest proof that somehow this program had an impact on Ingram Micro.
I'm Christina Tan. I'm the president of Swiss Inc. Commercial Corporation. The desired result of our company is to build a strong culture that is high-performing and values-based at the same time. We were looking for a program that is timeless and holistic, one that's not just a fad, one that aligns our personal values and belief system with that of the company's. The 7 habits are concepts that are easy to understand, but needs everyone's buy-in in order to truly live them. I believe it is the best investment on training we have ever made.
These are the things we wish to share with you, with your people, making it possible for you to become great leaders, to become effective individuals, all working together with focus and execution. We enable you and your people to find your unique strengths, and in turn, make you the building blocks of your organization's success. We measure ourselves by your accomplishments. Your success is ours as well, which is why our goal is to get you to yours. That is what we are about, helping you achieve your great purpose. Center for Leadership and Change Incorporated, the Philippine partner of FranklinCovey.